What's poppin', y'all? We back at it again, man. Look, 2 minutes of your time. Don't scroll. This testimony might change your life. 5 to 6 years ago, today, y'all, I obtained my Class A CDL truck driver's license. This special me right here, y'all, because when I think about all I had to go through to get that CDL license, like something that my mama used to say came to my mind. And she always used to say, the race is not given to the swift, nor to the strong, but to those who endure to the end. The reason this is so important to me, y'all, is because going to get that CDL, that point in my life was a key point. That was me going from really a boy to a man. I had a family to provide for. That was my drive to go and get that CDL. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife just had our son. He was a few months old when I made this decision to go, and I had to sacrifice a lot of things. I had to get uncomfortable, like, because that's how bad I wanted to protect my family, to provide for my family. So long story short, y'all, I had to go all the way to Missouri. I'm from OP. Had to leave my family, go all the way to Missouri for a month to train to get my CDL license, y'all. And it was not easy. My truck drivers, it's two parts to a CDL test, and that's the pre-trip and the road test. Y'all, the first time I took the test, man, I failed the pre-trip, so I couldn't even get to the driving part. But God is good because I got another chance. But I had to stay another week away from my family. My family expected me to come home that week, y'all. I never told my old lady at the time, now my wife, that I failed. I came up with some type of excuse to why I had to stay a little bit longer, because I was ashamed. I feel like I failed, y'all. But God gave me another chance. The next week, I got another opportunity to take the test. Pass the pre-inspection, pre-trip exam, whatever you want to call it. Pass. I get to the road test, y'all. Now, there's one thing in class that everybody talk about. That's automatic failures. Don't hit a curb. Don't roll over the curb. My truck drivers know. Usually, when you go take your CDL test, usually you and the instructor. Y'all, why when I go take the road test, the instructor and the auditor is riding with me. The auditor is the man who's watching the instructor watch me. So I got this type of pressure on me, y'all. I'm like, man, you serious? I'm the one who get chose to be in this situation. On top of that, I'm in the truck that everybody say, man, you do not want to drive that truck. That truck will get you out of there. I'm in that truck. Y'all, the first 5 minutes, my first turn, I hit the curb. I hit the curb. Y'all, that's supposed to be automatic failure. That's supposed to be automatic failure, y'all, according to man. I looked in that side mirror and I saw that tire roll over that curb, y'all. And when I say my mind exploded, like I could have turned that whole thing around and just went back like, man, I'm good. I know I failed already. But guess what? They make you keep driving. So I kept driving. And then after that, y'all, I felt like everything that could go wrong on that driving test went wrong. Bro, I ran into all type of construction, people driving crazy. Man, y'all, I get to a uphill train track. I got a trailer. The train is coming. You can't pass. So I'm uphill, foot on the brake. I gotta hold that position for however long I was holding it, hoping that whenever it's time for me to pull off, that this thing don't roll back and rock everybody head up in there. I made it through that, y'all. Got back to the site. The auditor told me, you can go stand over there. He talked with the instructor, y'all. 2 minutes later, he came up to me. He said, congratulations, you passed. Congratulations, you passed. I low-key looked at him like he stole something from me. I ain't. He shook my hand, looked at me, and said, man, everything that could have went wrong today went wrong. The people was acting crazy, the train track. But guess what? You kept your composure through it all. You maintained your composure and finished it. Congratulations, you passed. Yo, I ain't know what to say. I knew I failed it. According to man's standards, I failed. You hit the curb, you fail automatically. But because I kept going, y'all, I endured to the end. The race is not given to the swift or to the strong, but to those who endure to the end. I kept going. And God blessed me. Not because of how well I did, because I remained faithful to the test. You know what I'm saying? I finished it. Integrity, I finished it. It all worked out in perfect timing, y'all. Because I passed the test, and the next day was my wife's birthday. And you know me, I like to surprise. So I told her, man, I'm gonna be out here another week. Man, the next day for her birthday, I flew home so fast. I caught maybe 2 tickets. I think I caught two of them. Trying to get back to surprise her with my truck driving school had accomplished. Did it. The Lord made a way when it was no way. Man, come on, man. Stop playing. The Lord made a way. When I tell y'all, you can't make me doubt him. I knew too much about him. I wasn't even walking with him for real back then, but his grace was still sufficient. He was still good. I wasn't even walking with him then like I'm walking with him now. I say that to say this, y'all. Man, you ain't gotta be perfect for the Lord to choose you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be rich for the Lord to choose you. You don't have to have it all together for God to choose you. He already chose you. He already appointed you. He already justified you. He already glorified you. We just gotta walk in it, y'all. The race is not given to the swift, nor to the strong, but to those who endure to the end, man. Man, y'all be encouraged, man. Take that with y'all. And man, y'all go have a good day, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. We out.